Testing sound, 1 2 1 2. Testing sound. Testing sound, 1 2 1 2. Hey guys, how's it going? Let me turn down the music a little bit. So today we're talking about the new Oculus Quest. Let me just put this on. There we go. Alright, I'm just going to make sure that the stream is working properly. Give me a second. Right. Right, is the stream properly working? Testing sound, 1 2 1 2. Testing sound, 1 2 1 2. Testing sound, 1 2 1 2. All right. Testing sound, 1 2 2. Sound seems to be working okay. The music might be a bit loud. Can you work on that? Testing sound, 1 2 1 2. All right. Testing sound, 1 2 2. Okay, there we go. Should be better. Sound seems to be working okay. Music might be a bit loud. Hi everybody, how's it going? Hi William, nice to see you. Hi Psycho Gaming, how you doing? Hi Fritzo VR. Hi Alex VR, how you doing? Cool. So we have some leaked images of the new Oculus Quest number 2. How excited are you guys? Comment below, let me know what you think. Do you think that all of this is just fake and completely fabricated, or do you think it's actually real? Let me take out the images first of all. So we have some leaked images of the new Oculus Quest number 2. How excited are you? Let me go to the Facebook. Get all the images. There we go, they're all here. So we have some leaked images of the new Oculus Quest number It seems to be that there's double sound coming out of the stream, so give me a second. Sound test, testing 1 2 1 2, test sound. Okay, no, because my mic was picking up my phone. All right, that's because that's why. All right, so I'm still trying to get used to all these streams. So basically, this is the picture. Let me get your. There we go. Here, all your comments. I can actually see them. Very excited to have all you guys with me. Mighty Queen, hi, how you doing? So, you never saw this new one. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. So basically, trying to see everything. Okay, so I think I'm ready. I think I got it. I think everything's working. I think we got the sound working. If there's any issue, guys, please write in the comments below. All right. So, the images have been circulating on, first of all, I saw them on Nate's profile on Facebook. So if we go to Nate's profile, just search for Nate. All right, Nate is here. So he posted some images that are here. I think you can see them on the stream. So he posted all these pictures basically of the Oculus Quest. And it's literally almost 2 o'clock in the morning, guys, by the way, so I woke up to do this stream. Okay, cool, right. Music level is good. So basically, he posted all these pictures on his Facebook. And then, so let me just, here's the arrow, here we go. So this is a nice touch controller. What do you think? Do you like the color? Do you think this is the Oculus Go number 2 or the Oculus Quest 1.5 as everyone is talking about? The lenses look wider. That's possible. Let me go back to that. Well, it would be nice if if I just change very quickly the camera. Right, there we go. So if this part was actually the same, this part, especially this part, because if I remove this, right. So if this part was actually the same with this, that would be really good, because it means that, you know, for us who have an Oculus Quest, you know, then we can actually recycle all our accessories. We don't have to buy new accessories. Let me just that. So let me just open the this frame again. So basically, this is my private stash here. So in my private stash, except for this one, PVR. So I have all these. This is DPVR too. So I actually bought all of these, just to let you know. I wasn't sent these. Now, if you include the AMVR, the VR cover, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3 of them, right? And if you go to VR Cover's website, I'm not sponsored by them, by the way. I'm just trying to make you understand what it would mean if where's Oculus Quest? Quest, where are you? Is this Quest? Rift S? Quest. It's $14 for this one. This one is a 1920 US, so that's already, you know, 34 US. And then there's this one, which is another 30 US. So, you know, that's 64 US already there. So if you're going to, you know, if we're going to have to buy a new, oh, I had the wrong camera on. Right, there we go. So let me show you again. So this cover here is 14 US, right? I don't know if you can see. This one here is another 19 US. That's 24 US, right? And then the set here is 30 US. So if the Quest 2 has the same stuff, you know, the same thing here. So if this is the same, I mean this one, because this is the actual original one, this is the original. So if this is the same, then we don't have to buy, you know, new accessories, and I think that would be really good, because who wants to buy, you know, $30 US or $60 US worth of accessories, you know, when you have one new model? That would be my argument. What do you guys think? You like the white? Yeah, the white looks quite nice, although it looks more like this. Just pack these up. Okay. So this is the Oculus Go, right? That's the Go here, right? So if we compare the color from the Go to this one here, let me just put it closer to the video and enlarge my screen. There you go. It looks kind of similar, right? What do you think? That's an interesting statement, Kevin, what you're saying. In terms of color, it looks pretty similar to the Oculus Go, I would imagine. But why don't they make it colorful? Why is it just going to be gray? Or, you know, it's not white, it's gray, right? Because on the picture there are some things which are hidden, and those are white. Yeah, so it's close to the Oculus Go. I'm just wondering why they don't make this section, you know, yellow, green, or red, or something. You know, just enable us to, or a bit like, what was it? This car here, was it? Swatch car. Remember this car? You guys have this car in your country, the Swatch car, where basically you can, you know, change the color of the. I move my camera. So you can change the color of this section here, right, in the Swatch car. So it can be green, it can be orange, black, or black, green and black, yellow and black, right? It can even be blue and gray. So I'm just wondering why, you know, in the Oculus, let me go back to the picture, here we go. You know, why they can't allow us to make it so that potentially we could actually customize it. What do you think? Do you want to customize your own? Do you actually want to customize your Oculus, like the color? Would you want to be able to change it, or you don't really care? Is this something that you don't care about? Personally, I'd love to customize mine, but it's not really an option. Well, what about you guys? Do you want to customize yours, or you don't really care as long as it works? Like, how much of a big deal is it to, you know, customize this part? and to have some decals or to whatever, to put stuff on it to, you know, make it, give it some personality. Do you care? Do you want it to match your clothes? Do you want it to match your hair? Do you want it to match your skin tone? I mean, do you care? Is it a big deal to you, or nah? No, I don't care. If it's grey, love it. If it's black, love it. If it's white, love it. Just give it to me in one color. I don't care what color it is. You have this in toothless skin. What's toothless skin? Can you upload a picture? Email me a picture. I will show it. What is toothless skin? What does toothless skin mean? Let me get another picture. This is the controller. Let's talk about the controller later. Let's go back to the pictures first. Maybe they'll have multiple pictures. Yes. Someone was talking about MRTV and what he said. Rift S panels. Kevin, yeah, that was you. So Kevin, what do you mean? You think that the user interface inside of the new Quest is going to be like the Oculus Link? Is that what you're telling us? Is that what you're saying? Do you really think so? Do you think they're going to change the software inside and have a complete new Rift S kind of panel inside? Yeah, bring that up. Rift S. Well, let's just go to, because I did a video on this, right? So let's go and look for that video. Go there. So, Oculus Link tour. I did a video on this. VR Essentials. Okay, there we go. So I did a video on the ultimate tour. So let's go here and see what you're saying, Kevin. So this was back in November. Right, so here we go. So Kevin, you're telling me that you think that basically the user panel inside is going to be like the Rift S. Is that what you're saying? Because the Oculus Link at the moment, when you plug in the cable, you have the Rift S, or the Rift, it's not really Rift S, user interface. So it's really not like the Oculus Quest at the moment. So let me stop this video. Let's go back to the picture. Let's go to the VR Essentials one. Sorry, Natey, I love you, mate, but we have to go and promote our own channel. Okay, so here we go. So we're back to the pictures. Right. Can we check on Discord? I don't have a Discord, to be honest with you. I have Discord, but I don't have a Discord channel. So I'm sorry about that. We'll have to do it live here, I'm afraid. But if you guys want to go in your own Discord and you know each other, you know, go ahead. Nothing stopping you, of course. You send me an email. Okay, let me check. Back here. Where do you send the email to? I haven't received it. It's VR Essentials at yahoo.com. There we go. You're extremely let down. Why is that, Daniel? Why are you let down? Tell us, explain to me. Why aren't you excited? Why are you let down by this?
I mean, the graphics, you can see the grass. It reminds me a little bit of Stormland. Although I haven't tried Stormland in VR yet, but I'm running a beta version on the PC.
I'm hearing some sound of me talking. I'm just wondering. Oh, it's coming from there. Okay, right. Let's stop this. Right, there we go. We're back here. So let me just read your comments very quickly. So the other thing is, that I don't actually know about this. I don't know where these pictures are coming from. Like, I don't know who the source of these pictures are from. What's this guy's name called? The Maving Cat? Walking Cat, right? Walking Cat Twitter. Oculus Quest. Right, let me go to the video that I did. Oculus Quest 2 VR Essentials. Let me just go and get the. It was in this video. So where is he? Okay, he's here. So he's called Walking Cat. Alright, so let's go to Twitter. And let's find him. Walking Cat, where are you? Okay, he's here. Okay. So he only tweeted this picture, right? Which was yesterday. Oh, here we go. This is the picture that he tweeted 4 hours ago that has sparked everybody to go crazy, because he's saying that basically, let me move the, let me get your chat here. So basically he tweeted that the release date would be September 15th. So that's what he's been saying. Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute, about the strap. I'll try to do a Discord, but honestly speaking, I think right now, this moment in time, I'll maybe do it later. Maybe when we reach more subscribers, maybe we have 5 or maybe 10,000 subscribers. Maybe I'll create a Discord especially for that. Yes, thanks Fruits of You, almost 3K. Thank you very much for your support, and all of your support. So Daniel, why are you let down? I'm still waiting for you to explain to us why you let down. Oh, Kevin, okay, so you think the lenses will be the same as the Rift S? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it would make sense. For sure, it would make sense. However, if you look at this one, okay, this is the DPVR, right? So the DPVR actually has 4K side. So it why wouldn't it be possible that the next Quest has 4K? Why do you guys think it's only gonna have the same as the Rift S? And there is no screen door effect in this. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, this is a 3-DOF headset, right? You need the focus camera, so you can see. There we go. Right down here. There we go. So you can see. So this is the Nolo, right? So you can actually have 6-DOF. So this is a 3-DOF headset, but the Nolo gives it 6-DOF, right? So inside, it's actually 4K per eye. And there is no screen door effect whatsoever. None. Like when you put it on, there is no screen door effect whatsoever. Yeah, we can talk about the IPD. Oh, Mr. Mysterious, you're sad because the Oculus Quest arrived today. Don't be sad, be excited, because honestly speaking, sure, it will be better, the next one, yes, for sure. But if I understand correctly, okay, first of all, it's not official that it's coming out, alright? So it's going to be a gamble. It's 50-50 whether this is true or not, alright? In fact, yeah, I would say it's 50-50. But if you're really worried, and you haven't opened it yet, or you still have the receipt and you just received it today, just bring it back to the shop. you know, there are return policies, there are laws where you're allowed to return things between, I think the international law is kind of 7 days, at least 7 days, if not 14 days. In some countries it's 30 days. In some countries you don't open it, it's, you know, straight away you can return it, no questions asked. So if you're really worried that you bought your Oculus Quest, if you're really worried that you bought your Quest today and you got it now, or within, you know, last week, or you ordered it and you paid for it and it's coming next week, you know, my best advice would be don't open the box, or if you have opened the box, at least have the receipt, and, you know, just send it back, you know, get your money back if you're really concerned and really worried about it. If not, don't be so worried about it, you know. You'll put good use to it, you'll use it at least for a couple of years, because the next Quest will undoubtedly come out probably in 2023 or 2024. So you know, don't be so worried about it. If you can't return it, that's fine, you know. Don't go, oh my god, I don't have it, I need to get it, let me, you know, get into debt. And no, don't do that. Don't put yourself in a position where you feel you're missing out on something. Just stay calm and enjoy what you have already, because it's already good. So, or return it, as I mentioned. Let's go back to the pictures. Let's look at the strap. You bring out your, there you go. Put it here. September 15th, okay. Yeah, it is crazy, yeah. I'm just reading your comments, guys. Sorry for going quiet for a second. Can I just ask you a question about the Discord thing? Why would it be better to have a Discord? For what reason? Is it because you guys are always on Discord, so you get a notification there, or why would it be better to have the Discord versus the as well as the YouTube? Because I'm familiar with Discord, but I just don't use it every single day. So it'd be great to inform me or share with me why you feel Discord would be more beneficial, or, you know, beneficial to have as well as doing the YouTube live stream. That really help me. Let me know why you think it would be good to have that. Smell my toe, smell my toe. Hi, my life is great. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, black and white. So you mean you like yours to be black and white? The Fruits of VR, you want a pink Quest? Okay. Why not? And William, you like customization? Yeah, I like customization too. The controllers. David Loving, you want to see the controllers? Okay, let's bring up the controller picture. So this is a general picture, but we'll go with the controller picture first. There we go. So what do you guys think of the controller? What do you think it says? You can talk to the community. Okay. So you mean you can talk to those who are not necessarily on the live stream at the same time as those who are the live stream? I think that's what you mean, right? But do you think I'd really need a Discord just for live streaming? Because what would you want the Discord to be used for? Like, how can I input more value into Discord than the YouTube channel? How would you want me to manage the Discord channel, the VR Essentials channel? You think, so Mighty Queen, you think the new strap looks like the current Quest strap? Okay, it kind of does, I guess. Hi Matthew, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Well, Matthew, as I just mentioned this like literally a minute ago, if you're really worried that it's going to come out, because there are some rumors that it will be on September 15th. So that's the rumor, September 15th. So if you're really worried about, you know, that it's going to come out soon and you're not going to, you know, you're going to miss out and you don't know whether you should spend the money or not, I would say wait. That's my advice. When there's a lot of hype like this, generally speaking, I doubt that Nate and Gamertag and, you know, all these other huge VR YouTubers or influencers, you know, would cause such big hype. I think there's definitely something to it. I mean, of course, HP just released the, you know, this one here. So, you know, HP Reverb G2, right? So HP just released this little beauty here, right? So obviously they don't want, you know, Oculus doesn't want the attention to be on these guys because they are eating up their market share is basically what they're doing. Let me just get rid of the sound. There we go. And you know, you can actually order this now, and this will actually be better than the current Oculus Quest. Sorry, it's a tethered headset, so it's not standalone. But if you have a PC VR, this is actually better than the Oculus Quest, or Oculus Rift for that matter. So basically, this thing here, you know, has no screen door effect. It's got high resolution, better sound, better everything. So this is actually the headset to go for at the moment, to be honest with you. If you want a, and also the price is quite competitive. This one, the Pico Neo Geo 2, it's not an Amazon. Let me get it out from my computer. So this headset here, where are you, Pico? Here you go. All right, this headset. No, it's not this one. Sorry. Now this headset is the Pico Neo Geo 2, which is a bit more expensive than the Oculus Quest, but you know, it's a standalone headset, and there's absolutely no screen door effect in this either, and the resolution is actually much higher. So this is actually a much more competitive headset than the Oculus at the moment. You need to know that. The only difference between this and the Oculus Quest, first of all, is the price, but more importantly is the actual games inside. So it will only stream to Steam or Viport, so there's no Oculus store, right? So that's basically the difference. So if you buy this, you won't be able to buy, you know, Lone Echo or you know, whatever games are standalone to the Oculus ecosystem, right? Let me just close this. But I mean, who cares, to be honest? Because at the end of the day, if you can, you know, if you can stream 90% of the games and you're only missing out on 2 games, 3 games, who cares, right? Matthew, PS5 with PSVR 2. Yeah, it'll be interesting. We still don't know what's going on about that. That'll be very interesting to know what's going on. Being tethered is a huge limitation. Many of us can't afford a VR cable. Well, that's hi Catherine, by the way, welcome to the stream. Yeah, undoubtedly it is quite expensive, I agree with you. And you can actually use this software here, which is called Shadow. So Shadow is this website here. It's only available in a certain amount of countries. It's not available in every country, this thing. But basically what this enables you to do is use your PC You just take off the sound. You can actually use any PC that is not VR ready to stream any PC VR apps or games onto your Oculus Quest. So you can actually get virtual desktop, first of all, get virtual desktop. And then you could stream to your laptop or your PC, which is not PC VR ready, using this. And then it will stream all your VR apps to your Oculus Quest without any cables whatsoever, and without even needing a PC VR ready computer, because basically everything is hosted. Everything is hosted in the cloud on another server in another country. So if you are, these are the countries that apparently, I know these are all the countries where it's not available yet, and they list all the countries, but most, so if you're in the UK you can't, in the US you can, I know you can, but it's not available in my country, it's not available in Singapore, which is where I am. So this is another solution. If you don't have a PCVR ready machine, then you can go and look at Shadow and see whether it's something potentially for you. Hi Path, yes, I do remember you. Nice to see you and welcome back to the channel. How's it going? Are you excited about the potential Oculus Quest number 2? Here's another picture, just to refresh everybody's memory. There we go. Hi Vincent, salut, comment ça va? I'm going to talk English though, because most people are speaking in English. Can't wait for cloud service to replace PC gaming. Yes, same here, Kevin. I'm just reading your comments. So let's talk about the controllers. There we go. Here's a picture. So what do you guys think of the controller? Let's compare it with the current Oculus touch controller. I'm just going to show you a picture. Now the other thing that I would like to see on the new touch controller, you see, I use this Knuckle Grips by AMVR, right? These are fantastic, by the way. I'm not sponsored by them, but these are amazing. These are absolutely amazing. I really love them. It makes gameplay so much easier, much nicer. By the way, just a quick tip: if you have Knuckle Grips, try not to tighten. Don't tighten them so hard as to feeling the strap here. Make sure that you untighten them a bit, because it will basically stop your blood circulation, and if you keep doing that for a long time, after about 2 weeks, you're gonna start feeling your hand, you're gonna start fidgeting, like just doing these crazy things on their own. You think, hey, how come? What's wrong with me? It's actually because you brought them too tight, and it cuts the blood circulation. So make sure that it's never too tight, that you have some gap, 2 millimeters gap, something like that, so that you don't get any hand problems in the future. Just a quick tip there. So yeah, now the thing about this thing, right, is that I have to, when the battery runs out, I have to remove this, like so. Right, there we go. Very easy to remove. You just unplug it, right? Just take it off, and then you have to remove it here. So you just bring it off, and then you have to go inside and get the battery. I hope that it would be great if they don't have any batteries, because then you just do a hole here and just plug in a micro USB, and then be done with it. So let me show you the Nolo touch controllers. So this is the Nolo controllers. If you can see them. There you go. Okay, there we go. You can probably see there's a black thing there, right? So this is where you can actually charge the controllers. Right here. So it'd be great if the next controllers didn't have batteries. What do you think? Hey Dirk, welcome to the channel. Hey Alfie, welcome to the channel. How you guys doing? Good to see you. We're talking about the Oculus Quest 2. And we're now talking about the controller. What do you guys think of the color or the shape? Do you think it will have batteries? Do you think it should not have any batteries? What do you guys think? Light version or the Quest 2? What are your thoughts? Good question, Jesper, and welcome to the live stream. Good to see you. What are your thoughts, Jesper? Do you think it's just going to be, you know, a lighter version of the exact same Quest, or do you think it's going to be, you know, bumped up and no screen door effects, 4K lenses? You know, do you think it's going to be a beefed up Quest or purely just a bit lighter and that's it? You don't mind the batteries, that's good. Look, do you use knuckle grips for your touch controllers, or do you have any form of protection on them that covers this part? So every time you remove it, you have to take it off and then put it back, or not really? You use the no things. I'm actually quite surprised that they're still using batteries, to be honest with you, because batteries are quite, you know, they're not very healthy for the planet, right? So I'm quite surprised that Oculus are still using batteries for us to use. I don't know why they're using batteries. I mean, Nolo have come out with their own system you know, way before the Quest came out, so I don't know why they can't just integrate with the actual charging, you know, internal battery instead of us having to buy batteries and keep like every time I have to actually use my, you know, I have to use this thing every time to charge my batteries. I have to use this costs me electricity. Right, this costs us electricity, so this costs money to buy, and it costs money to charge, and it costs money to buy these things, and it costs money to charge them. So, and then we have to throw them away when, you know, when we can't charge them anymore. So it's not actually very eco-friendly, let's say. Yeah, but if rechargeable batteries, which do die eventually, you still have to throw them away. So I'm quite curious as to why Oculus would still have force us to buy, you know, rechargeable batteries or normal batteries put in the controller. I really don't understand it. I'm not quite sure why they do that. Okay, let me see if I missed out on any other people's comments. And so what color? Some people say that they would love to have the Oculus Quest to be pink, so they could actually customize the color. Some other people said they, you know, they wouldn't mind having it black and white. Do you guys care about color of the next Oculus Quest, or you don't really care? You know, you're quite happy if it's the same color as the Oculus Go, because if you look at picture, If you look at the picture at the Oculus Go, it's very similar color, right? So would you prefer to have the ability to customize your own Oculus Quest 2? Or, you know, if it came out in colors, would you prefer that? Or you don't care if it comes out in just one color and that's it? What do you guys think? Oh, let me check what that color is. You must be a graphic designer or a web designer. What color that is? Oh, so it's like a purple kind of color. PC99FF. Like a lavender, I would say. You like the white color, okay. But the current one is not white though, it's grey. The other render that the Walking Cat showed, you see the second picture he showed is actually grey. But the first picture he showed, which is here, is white. This is a very different. You just copy image address and put it here. Put that here. So if we look at pictures side by side, you know, bring up one. If you look at both pictures here, they're actually quite different. One is actually more grey compared to the first picture, which looks more white. Yeah, same here, Jesper. I would love to be able to try the HP. It would be really, really awesome. Yes, Alfie, that's true. So, although I have this controller here. This is the Xbox S controller. I've had it for a year now. And I can see some. It's actually been scratched a little bit. Can you see on the camera? I mean, I never use it. I literally never used it. I've used it not a lot, but it's got a few scratches, and I can actually see the scratches. Versus my Oculus Quest. Sorry, yes, my Oculus Quest. It has a scratch here. I don't know if you can see it. So it has scratches here. It's got a scratch here. I mean, it's got scratches everywhere because I always leave it like this. But the thing is, I can't really see the scratches, so black really really hides it pretty well, I have to admit. Let's go back to the pictures. We can talk about the strap a little bit. Oh, okay, so you can have customizable Xbox controllers. Okay, I didn't know that. Yes, Fruit, I do speak French, but for the purpose of the stream, je vais pas parler français. I said I'm not going to speak French. Okay, give me a second. So let's talk a little bit more about the strap. First of all, let's address something that I think is worth addressing. So let me go back to here. So if we look at the strap of the new Quest picture, something that's that a lot of people have done is they actually transformed their Oculus Quest into Frankenstein, right? So the Franken Quest. So we take out, you know, Oculus Quest customization. Franken Quest. If we look at some pictures, let me find one video. Copy image address. Very obvious. Okay, let's go here. Oh, here we go. Here's a picture. Oh, it's tiny. Okay, here's one. Okay, here's one here. Oh, why are they all tiny? So basically what I want to address is I want to address the Franken Quest. I'm just trying to find a picture very quickly. Someone who customized their Oculus Quest. Maybe this. Alright, there we go. So, if we, let me just get rid of the advertising these guys, there we go. So if you look at this image here, right, basically this is, you know, the HTC, this is the actual 3D printed part to be able to hold the, you know, this part of the actual headset, because a lot of people have actually done this. So I'm wondering whether it'll be possible to do this on the new, you know, on here, on the strap. So that's going to be very interesting to see, because it doesn't look like you're actually going to be able to change the strap here. You're only going to be able to change it, it looks like, from the picture at the back. So in fact, it looks more like an Oculus Go, you know, strap. If I take out the picture here, this is my Oculus Go again. So there we go. So basically, this is from VR Cover. I bought this. I'm not sponsored by them. But basically, you know, you take it off from here, right? Then you put it here. So now this is PU. This part is PU, which PU basically is a synthetic leather. It's plastic. Let's just call it what it is. It's plastic. But it's a higher grade of plastic. It's more towards the leather plastic than the, you know, crappy plastic bags, right? So if we look at the Oculus Quest, you know, this is proper rubber. This is rubber stuff, right? So if I take out the other Oculus, okay, so let me just get this out. There we go. So this is my other Quest. So the problem, this is the original, this is actually the original strap. So the problem with the original strap made of this material. So if we look at, you know, on the largest problem with this material, I find, first of all, it gets dirty very easily. So when you're playing like VR fitness kind of stuff, let me just bring up your comments. There you go. Let me put. So So basically, if we look at the strap, issue with this elastic thing, first of all, it gets dirty really easily, and yeah, you can wash it and put it in the washing machine or by hand. I would recommend washing it by hand, by the way, not. It actually, the elastic over time wears out very easily. So you're definitely going to want to change this. If you actually bought one for the Oculus Quest already, like a replacement strap, you're very lucky. Like I did for my Go. So on one of the Go I have the VR cover, on the other I don't, it's the original. So this is going to wear out really easily. It's going to get dirty very easily. And also, when I mean dirty, I mean it looks dirty. It looks physically dirty, and it smells. I mean, this one is washed. Obviously, this one's not dirty. But I mean, it gets dirty very easily. And you know, with an Oculus Go, you're not really doing it, to be honest with you, other than, you know, watching Netflix or VR or playing some games with the remote. But you're not really moving all the way around and playing some Beat Saber and all this kind of stuff. You're not really sweating with the Oculus Go, is my point. So this is going to get dirty very, very easily, very fast. So if we look at the picture again, if this is really what they're going to propose to us, which is this fabric kind of strap, I'm actually very worried. It means you're going to have to buy a new strap. You're going to have to spend, after 2 months, if you're really going to be playing Beat Saber, No Shape, Synth Riders, you know, Audica, Audio Trip, you know, these kind of things, even Pistol Whip, or if you're playing Robot Rico or, you know, Super Hot, you know, these really do make you sweat after a while. So I really feel that, you know, you're gonna have to buy. Honestly speaking, I doubt. Okay, you're saying that it could cost $299. Why do you think it's going to cost $299? This is Renz, and by the way, welcome to the stream. Why would it be $299? And why do you think it's going to be an Oculus Quest and not a boosted Oculus Quest? Yes, Fruits of VR, you spelled it correct. Very good French. So my point is that, so yeah, this is Renz. Why $299? Why Oculus Lite? Justify yourself. You cannot say that in public and tell us it's going to be $299 without telling us why you think it's going to be $299. No IPD. How do you know it's not going to have an IPD? How do you know? Why can't it just be electronic IPD? Seriously, why can't there be an electronic IPD inside? Why can't I go to the menu and just go IPD, changing the IPD, electronically. Why wouldn't that be possible? Are you sure there's no? And I've done more than 1,000, close to 1,500 demos, right? That means that close to 1,500 people tried this Go when I did demos. And believe you me when I say that 99.9% of people have all said they love the Go, everything is clear inside, they don't need any IPD adjustment. So if there's no IPD, why do we need one? Do we really need an IPD? When 99.9% of people that I've done demos with have all told me, issue, I can actually see everything pretty. Why do we need an IPD? Is it because 6 DOF is different to 3 DOF? Why is the IPD required? No slider. It could be a slider inside, remember? It could be electronic slider. It's like saying, well, you know, having a car that doesn't have any, can't manually open the window, but it would have a better strap. Yes, I agree with that. So Jano, by the way, welcome to the channel to you too. What do you mean it would be a replacement to the Go? Because you think, I mean, it's going to be 6 DOF, right? So replacement to the Go, do you mean 6 DOF but a crappy Quest? Or 3 DOF but a Super Go? Do you think it's going to be 199 rig? Ooh, you think they're going to make it that cheap? It'd be very interesting to see if you really feel that they're going to make it that cheap. Do you think, I mean, do you think these are pictures, by the way, or do you think that these are 3D renders? Because these could actually be 3D renders, by the way. They not necessarily picture. This could be a 3D render done in V-Ray. I mean, let's look at some renders. Let's just for the fun of it. V-Ray renders. Let's go for car renders. V-Ray car renders. This is a render taken in 2007 or 2008. This is, let me just move. This is a car render, alright? Now, this is 2007, so it's pretty obvious. I mean, to me, this is pretty obvious that it's not a real car. Okay, but let's look at a, you know, car renders. Let's put 2020, alright? There we go. Here's a car render. This looks pretty real to me. I mean, this doesn't look super fake. It doesn't look super fake. Like if I didn't know this was a render, I probably wouldn't think it's a fake car, right? Or let's just look at V-Ray hyper realistic 3D renders. People. Oh, this one. I mean, look at this. This is amazing. Check it out. Bring it here. I mean, look at the picture of this guy. I don't know if you can see on your. Let's look at this one. Let me. It's the same one. There we go. Now you should be able to see. Now this is not a real person. This is a fake person. Alright? This is modeled in 3D, guys. This is not real, alright? Completely fake. Do you understand this? So, what's to say that this picture here, where's the... Also say that this isn't fake. Why do you guys think this is real? Do you think it's a real picture? Sorry, not you, the software. Where are you? Nope. Just bring you. What do you guys think? Fake or real? I mean, first of all, let's talk about this. Is this real or is this fake? Is it real just because there's someone who created like a white mark here, so it makes the picture look a bit more real? Because this could actually be fake, a fake picture. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be real. The real Quest would make more sense in 21, 22, yes. But in this case, why would they release a new Quest now? Like, what would be the point? What would be the point of releasing a really cool headset, you know, in a year or two, if they're going to release something now? Like, why release something now? What would be the point? Since we have the Oculus Quest now, and it's absolutely fine. So, hi Dub Clashes, welcome to the stream. How you doing? We're talking about the Oculus Quest 2 and what it all means. So slider, this is Ren's. I'm not quite sure. I think it could be an electronic slider for the IPD, or they could just make away with the slider simply because we don't need it. But I don't know if 3DOF versus 6DOF you need IPD or not. Oh, I'm hard to hear suddenly. Let me check my stream. Test 1, 2. No, the mic is working. You need to check your volume. Shrimp Parade, check your volume. Check your volume. My side is good. My noise gate is a little too. No, it's absolutely fine on my end. So check your volume. My side is good. It's all good on my end. All good. The music has stopped though, so let me just maybe put. Oh. My volume is all good on my end, guys, so I'm not quite sure what's happening, if anything's wrong on your side. Please check your volume. Everything's okay on my end. So what we were talking about, yeah, we were talking about why would they wait 2 years for a proper Oculus Quest to come out if they're going to release something that's not really going to be great now? Why would they do that? So you think it looks like a downgrade because of the strap or because of the color? How can it be a downgrade if there are improvements? How do we justify what's a downgrade versus an upgrade just because there's a different strap, let's say? Do you think, you know, changing the strap to making it like a fabric strap, you know, means that it's cheap? Or, you know, because they're moving the cameras too, right? They shifted the cameras. So if we look at another picture, it's the camera. Chat. Okay, so if we look at the camera, according to the picture, if we look at the current so my life. Right. If we look at the camera, I'm going to run out of batteries. So if we look at the camera position, so on the new Quest, camera will be put further back, so more towards here. Hey Sean, how you doing? Hi Ben, thanks for joining the stream. How you guys doing? We're talking about the Oculus Quest 2, about the leaked pictures, what it all means, what potentially, you know, we're talking about price, we're talking about strap, the quality with its upgrade, downgrade, color, why is it gray? You know, do you think it's going to be multiple colors or do you think one color? Are you excited, by the way? What do you think it means to you? Oculus would release a higher spec Quest with better security. They would guide a small market games. Yeah. So some people are saying that, you know, they think that this Oculus Quest is basically an upgrade from the actual Go. So it's not so much a Quest 2, but more of a go-to or Quest Lite. We talked about the strap. The strap looks very much like a strap looks very much like the Oculus Go strap. Means it's elastic, which gets dirty super easily, especially if you're going to be playing Beat Saber or O-Shape or Video Trip or Wave, you know, all these kind of really hefty, sweat intensive kind of VR experiences. It's going to get dirty very easily, and if you put it in the wash all the time, it's going to wear out very soon, which means you're going to have to change this. Will be the first thing you're changing, and it's going to cost you $20. Between $15 to $20 to change. So if we go to the, and also by the way, you're gonna have to wait for these guys. So if we go to VR Cover's website, you're gonna have to wait till Oculus Quest strap. So go to Amazon. By the way, guys, we added all our affiliate links are below in the description. So if you want to support the channel and you want to get your stuff from a trustworthy source, all the links are in the description. I personally purchased everything that you see in the affiliate links is what I purchased, and I would not add an affiliate link if I didn't believe or trusted the source where I purchased it from. So just to let you know, I've never mentioned this before, all our affiliate links are in the description below. Go and check them out. All the lights, the camera, every part of the VR headsets, absolutely everything. And by the way, I did buy the Kiwi, I bought the Kiwi Knuckle Grips, and I didn't like them. I honestly don't like them. So I did not put the affiliate link in below. I put the AMVR one because I really like the Knuckle Grips from the AMVR. They're actually very good. So if we look at Oculus Quest strap, so the only one that looks like you can buy is the HTC one. So the question is, are we going to be able to, let me put this up. So this one costs at the moment $87 and it's used, it's not new. And to my understanding, it gets sold out very easily. And the price can actually go up to as much as $200. So, you know, is it going to be compatible? Is it going to be compatible with next Oculus Quest gonna come out? Is it going to be compatible? We don't know, with the next HTC or not. That is going to be a big question, guys. Yeah, not quite sure really if it's going to be compatible or not. Which I hope it will be, because otherwise it means that all those who've done a Franken Quest and have let me get your things. All those who've customized their current quest, you know, we're going to have quite a shock if it means that they can't use it, because okay, never mind, I can't see the do that. Yeah, so basically it means that all those who bought this thing, you know, is it going to be compatible with the next quest? That is the question, because at the moment, if we look at the current quest, you know, you have the strap here, right? It doesn't look like there's a strap on this one. And also, this is not round. This is square, rectangle. So, and also, is this part, connector part, is it going to be the same width than the current? You know, this part here, basically. Is it going to be the same width? The new one, who knows? So, you know, that's going to be a bit of a problem. We're going to have to wait for manufacturers like VR Cover. Oops, sorry, excuse me. Amazon. So if we go to Oculus Quest strap, it's it. I'm not sponsored by Amazon. Trying to see headset strap, and also all those that are bought a counterweight. It looks to me as if this. It looks as if you won't be able to use it, right? I mean, all those who bought. I mean, the idea is that you don't need a counterweight, right? I mean, that's the whole point of the next quest, correct, guys? Would you agree with that? Where are you? Where's your chat? What should I do? Go for the quiz still or this? Okay, I spoke about this earlier, Sean, so I'll give you my 2 cents worth. If you don't have the quest now, wait. You know, wait a month, see what happens. Wait until the specs come out, because what's going to happen is they're going to release the specs of the new quest before they're going to roll it out of production. Sure, right? So you're going to know what you're going to get before you actually buy it. And you're going to know what you're going to get before you buy it way ahead of time. Probably 2 months or 3 months ahead of time. So, or at least a good month or two. So, you know, I would say wait. It's very possible that the next quest can be much better than the current one. And I think simply because the issue with the current Oculus Quest, and let's not go into too many different places, it's more to do, and I think Ben, you really nailed it there, has to do with the refresh rate. Now, the issue with the current Quest, this one, current Oculus Quest, is that it's 75 Hz refresh rate. What does this mean? Well, it means that basically it takes longer to refresh the image for the brain to calculate what's going on. So it actually causes a lot of motion, to be honest with you. Especially women. Most women cannot hack this. Most cannot. You know, they really have to train hard to get used to it. Like every day they spend 15 minutes and 20 minutes, half an hour. It takes them like months before they get used to it. A lot of people are, you know, not used to the Oculus Quest. So a high refresh rate generally would mean less problems. Let me just change the battery to my camera. Right? All right, so we're back. So we were talking about the refresh rate just now. Everything. If the sound is too loud, if the music is too loud, please let me know. I do want to leave the music on though, because I think it creates a nice atmosphere during the live streams. Alright, sounds okay. Good, cool. Let me just plug in my... I'm going to recharge my... All good, cool. So, we were talking about the refresh rate, right? Thanks, Sean. So basically, yeah, so Oculus are having big difficulty in getting more people into VR because a lot of people are saying, you know, I'm getting sick. It's that simple. So I think it would make sense if they had a high refresh rate, to be honest with you. I don't know if they're gonna have... It's not 75, right? It's 72 hertz at the moment, if I'm not wrong. Let me check. Oculus Quest refresh rate. Is this 72? Yeah, it's 72, not 75. You almost got me there. Almost. Poof! I managed to catch myself. So I retract what I said earlier. It's not 75, 72. So yeah, so I think they're definitely going to... I mean, I don't know, what do you guys think? Doesn't it make more sense for them to have at least 90 hertz refresh rate, if not 120? I mean, I heard that the PlayStation VR is actually between 90 and 120. So depending on the game, it's adapts or something. I don't have the PSVR, so don't worry about it, Ben. It's no issue. Is it automatic on the PSVR? Does anyone know? Does anyone know? Does anyone have the PSVR? You know, because they say it's 90 and 120. So it's in between and it adjusts itself. Or does it? Do you have to adjust it manually? How does it work? I don't know. But yeah, I heard that PSVR have 90 to 20. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Don't you think it would make more sense if you had 90 hertz refresh rate? You think it'll still be 72? Okay. So you think it'll be 199 US dollars to 299 US dollars. So you think it's going to be cheaper than the current Oculus Quest, yet it will have better refresh rate, better lenses, just a crappy strap. So you think they're going to lower it because the strap, we have to change it, so we have to pay an extra whatever. But don't forget that VR Cover, AMVR, you know, all these guys. If we go back to Amazon, I bought this one for my Oculus Go. I don't have that Go here, but I bought AMVR Oculus Go strap. I bought this one. The black strap. The VR cover, maybe it's VR. I bought this. I bought this for my Oculus Go, and it's actually really good. So again, this is made of PU leather, and it's great. I mean, it's done the job. I've had it for almost a year because I have the VR cover one, then I bought this one, and then I have the original strap. So I wanted to compare and see what the difference was. And that one was actually quite good. But the issue is that we're gonna have to wait for all these people who have to create these straps to be available to purchase. So the question is, you know, are they gonna know about the Quest and all this before ahead of time? So by the time it comes out, they'll be able to release these new things, accessories for us to buy, or you know, we're gonna have to wait an extra 3 months after the Quest has come out in order to customize and make our experience even more comfortable. The Rift isn't bad. By the way, can you let me know for the Rift, is it really much more comfortable? Is the Halo... This is another thing, right? You know, is the Halo really comfortable? Because if I understand correctly, the Oculus Quest Halo strap, right? If we go to... So by the way, guys, I have a whole bunch of affiliates from all the places I bought all my stuff in the description of the video. Every single thing, okay? So the camera, the lenses, the lights, and also, of course, all the accessories to all my headsets, the Oculus Go and the Oculus Quest, are all in the affiliate. So if you want to purchase stuff from people you can trust, well, they're there. And as I mentioned before, I bought Knuckle Grips from Kiwi. I didn't like them. I don't like them. Don't recommend them. So therefore, I did not put the affiliate link in the description. Only the links, those that I trust, I put there. So this is the Essiman adjustable strap for the Quest, which looks pretty cool, by the way. But you know, it's $50 US. If I was to ship this to Singapore, it's an extra $17 US. Because it's actually $51 US plus $16.53 US. How much is that? Calculate. 50.99 plus 16.53. That's an extra $62.52 US. And if I was to convert that into Singapore dollars, because I'm in Singapore, guys, so 67.52 US dollars convert into Singapore dollars, that's an extra almost $100 for me. That is crazy. So if this thing is gonna cost $299 or $399, whatever the cost might be, and I don't like the bloody strap because it's not comfortable, it gets dirty easily, or it rips easily, and all these kind of things. Can you believe it? That's an extra $100 there. And then there's going to be an extra $30 US for the facial interface if if this part, let me make it big. Oh, sorry, your chat's off. Has to be big. Better. So if this part here, this thing, if they change this thing to a new one, for example, look at this. This is DPVR. Look how different it is. This is the DPVR facial interface. This is the Oculus facial interface. Do you see the difference? Can you see the difference? Different. How different. Nose is different. Curvature is different. Right? Everything different. Can you imagine if I had to go from this, or whatever, right? I'm just saying, can you imagine if we had to change? And then let's look at the Oculus Go for a minute. Oh, I mean, the Oculus Go doesn't have one. The Oculus Go doesn't have one, right? You just remove it like this, right? This is the Oculus Go, right? This is the Quest. The Quest has the frame. It has the actual frame, right? So, where's my... Right, so The Oculus Quest has the frame, and then you just peel off. Like if you buy this from, bought this from VR Cover, not sponsored, I bought it. It wasn't sent to me. I actually paid money. You know, you have to buy the frame. The frame came with it. Can you imagine if the next Quest doesn't have a frame? You guys think it has a frame? Oh, was it? It was only made for $29 US. If they don't have a frame and we have to buy new things, that's extra money again. So now, because I wear glasses, and these glasses are very large, very wide, I mean, they're not your typical glasses. They asked me why. They were just a backup pair. And anyway, because of COVID-19, I can't get new glasses. Go figure. So, because all the shops are closed, obviously. So, I actually use the original Quest. Fun enough, I bought all the VR covers. I didn't get sent. I bought the AMVR ones, and it turns out that the one that is the most comfortable for me is the original Oculus Quest VR cover. See you, Ben. Thanks for popping by. See you later. So, do you think the next Quest is going to have a frame, or do you think it's just going to be like the Go, and you just put the VR, the facial interface in the... So this is the Oculus Go. Do you think it's going to be like this? So if you have glasses, have this thing, put it here, and then you simply put the thing inside. Do you think that's what's going to happen to the next Quest? What do you guys think? Do you think in order to cut costs, that's what they're going to do? They're going to say, well, that piece of plastic, this piece of plastic is costing us an extra $1 or whatever. So let's make away with it. Because this piece of plastic, by the way, is, although it might cost them, let's say 40 or 50 cents to make because they order in bulk, right? They're actually going to charge us about $50 for this little piece of thing, right? So do you think that they're going to remove this so that they can make it cheaper and lighter? Because this takes weight. This is quite heavy. This is actually quite heavy, guys. I don't know if you realize this. It's heavy. I don't know how heavy it is, but it is actually quite heavy. This must be at least 50 grams. I mean, if they can remove 50 grams of the headset already, this is actually pretty heavy. Honestly speaking, it's as heavy as... I don't know what to compare it to be honest. Obviously, it's not as heavy as a touch controller. Let's not go that far. It's as heavy as, I would say... I think it's as heavy... not as heavy as a battery. I wouldn't go that far. But it's probably half the weight of the battery. So, if they can actually get rid of that weight, first of all, it will cost us less, right? So it means it can bring down the cost of the next Oculus Quest. Secondly, it would mean that they could actually bring down the weight of Quest as well. Does that make any sense? What do you guys think? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you think they're gonna, remove the frame? Do you think that it's gonna be purely the foam, and you put it inside? What do you guys think? I'd love to know your opinion on that, because I think this is something that no other YouTuber has actually spoken about. Am I right? I don't think anyone has actually spoken about this part of the headset. So that would be really, really interesting if this is no longer going to be next Quest. And then they're just going to do this. Pop it in. You don't even need to remove the things. Just place it around. Because by the way, the DPVR doesn't have it either. There's no frame on the DP. Does the HP Reverb have a frame? I don't know. If anyone knows, let me know. That'd be great. That would be good to know. And I don't know if the Pico has one either. I'd love to ask Cass and Cherry if... Is Cass and Cherry live? Go to the... Let me go and check if they're live. I can ask them. they're friends, so I really don't mind showing them. Are they live at the moment? No, they're not. I know. Because I would have loved to have been able to ask them whether there's actually that piece of plastic on the Pico. Because if it's not on the Pico, then that would potentially confirm that the next Quest would. So what other aspects of the Oculus Quest 2 are you guys excited by? Hotshot80s left a comment on one of my videos. If you go... Yeah, essentials. I think he left it on this video. He said... So he said the Quest 2 is pointless. What do you guys think? Do you think that the next Quest 2 is pointless as well? Or do you think it's actually going to make a really cool improvement for VR? Do you think this is healthy for VR? Or do you think, you know, it's just marketing? Less heavy, yeah. It would be less heavy. Judging by the design, it looks as if it does have a frame rate. I could be wrong. And also, if we look at the top part of the strap here, I don't know if you can see, I can't draw a line, but top part of the strap here, if we look at the current Oculus Quest, the current Oculus Quest, I don't know if you can see, but the current Quest, remove the thing, let me make my screen big. So the current Quest there we go. Better. So the current Quest, I don't know if you can see up here, where the strap goes in, this part here, is actually, if you look closely, it's inside of the actual headset. Right, this part goes in. You see? Inside the actual headset. If you look at the picture, it's not. It's on the strap. It's on an extra piece here. So basically they have, so let me just show you the picture again. There we go. So you see what I mean. So if you see what I mean, on the picture, where the strap loops, not inside of the headset, it looks as if it's actually outside. So it would be easier for people to take out the strap and put it on. Am I just imagining? Is it my eyesight that's not good? Does it make sense what I'm saying? What do you guys think? Welcome to everybody who's watching, by the way. Do say hi, because I don't know who's watching. So don't be shy, type in the comments, say hello. Say hello to everyone who's watching. Welcome to VR Essentials. We're talking about the Oculus Quest 2, what it means. Are we excited? We're looking at the pictures, we're trying to compare you know, with the current Quest, and also, you know, whether we think the color's boring or exciting. Do you buy, you're gonna wait, you don't care about the color, all you care about is the specs. You know, let us know your thoughts. It'd be really good to interact with you. But either way, say hi, don't be shy. Looks good, makes sense, right? So that could also potentially be an indication that Oculus will actually provide their own custom stream. Perhaps. But to be honest with you, Oculus charge a very high price for their own accessories. Alright, now I'm going to deviate a little bit because we're talking about price and replacement. If you go to the Oculus, go back to Amazon. Oculus bag. Is it on by here? Oculus Quest bag. Is it not? Amazon said it, they don't sell it. They don't sell it. Gotta go to the Oculus. Oculus.com. Let's go to accessories. Why is it so hard to find stuff? Oculus Quest carry case. Right, here it is. Right, they're selling it for $50 US. First of all, it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. It's not worth getting the Oculus Quest. I mean, if you got it, great, excellent. It looks very nice, and I'm sure. Excuse me. I'm sure you know, you've done a really good purchase. But for those who don't have it, it's not worth getting. Simply because it's not worth the price that they put on it. And I've got so many bags. I have like 10 different cases. My favorite case. It looks stylish. It looks stylish, I'll give you that. If you compare the current case with the one that I have, which is this has this. So I can put it on my shoulders. You can't do that with the Oculus case. You can't do that. And this is extremely useful because you don't want to keep carrying your case like this all the time, especially if you're carrying other things, especially if you're traveling. But it's good enough for protecting it. So if you bought it, no worries, no issue, and good purchase. You just put it back in your case every time after you use it, protect it. So good on that. However, a case like this would cost less, tougher, has a strap, and then of course the other reason why, I'll show you why. This is the main factor. So let me just change. Right, so the other reason why, of course, is inside. Right, I have a zipper. Zip inside. And here, so I can use the entire space, the entire panel, to put stuff in, zip it up, and nothing will fall. Nothing whatsoever will fall, and that's absolutely fantastic. And then I have all the space in the world here, with so much different stuff, not just the Quest. And this fits a Franken Quest, by the way, which the current Oculus branded bag doesn't do. Right, so that's first. This cost me, I think, I don't know, go and check the affiliate links. It's in the description, it's there somewhere. And then of course, if we look at the Amazon, go to the Oculus Quest earbuds. Oculus Quest branded earbuds. Okay, here they are. You know, it's an extra $70 plus $7 delivery. So in US dollars, that's about what, $50, $50 US, something like that. So the reason why I'm showing you this is if Oculus are going to potentially sell their own accessories, like a new strap, it's very possible that the new strap is going to cost quite a lot of money because it's Oculus, and it generally doesn't always mean that it's worth the price. I do have to admit though that I have the Oculus earbuds here, so they're here. I do have to admit they're worth it. The sound in these are amazing. They're absolutely amazing. The sound is very very balanced. So sound is very good, very professional. And what I was really impressed by these, by the way, is sorry, I'm just right. What I was really impressed by in terms of these things is the fact that the noise cancellation on the moment they're in your ears, you can't hear anything else that's going on. I took these at many events that I did, so many events, and there was so much noise. It's, you know, a big corporate event, and we're doing VR demos, and you have like literally 500 people outside, and these guys bring the VR headset, and they could not hear anything. And when I put these on, I couldn't hear anything. So the noise cancellation on this is amazing compared to go back to the compared to Amazon Oculus Quest. Compared to, let's say, Spectra Shell. Which I also bought. Ah, here they are. So I bought these. I bought 3 pairs. The noise cancellation isn't as good, but they're so much cheaper, right? So, you know, these are $25 US. They're basically more than half the price, right? So what you're going to get for more than half the price, or basically a 60% discount, is you're going to get less noise cancellation, and you're going to get a better, but you're going to get a better bass. However, you're not going to get as good as a treble. So what I'm trying to say is basically, if we look at the Oculus, you know, potential accessories, if they're going to offer a strap, I think that it will be pretty expensive, and whether it will just be exclusive to Oculus, then that's another question we're going to have to know, or whether, you know, third parties like VR Cover or AMBR, Spectra Shell will provide the ability for us to buy a new strap. And also, when will they do it? When the Quest comes out, or would it be, you know, only when 2-3 months after the new instant buy headphones? Oh, that's the other thing that's on the not on the current picture. If we look at the current pictures, do you guys see? I don't see a headphone jack. I don't see a headphone jack. Is this a headphone jack? Let's go back to the Twitter. Sure. Get rid of all this stuff. Okay. Where's the Twitter? Oh, it's on the other page. Alright, so let's look at the Twitter photo again. Walking cat. Oh, he finally just posted 1 hour ago. So he's not the original leak of this picture. Who is the original leak? If we look at here, here we go. So that's where the headphone jack is. Okay. And also, can you guys see the? So the headphone jack is here, and is that a USB-C? It looks like. really big for you. Almost looks like a USB-A. I don't know. So there is a headphone jack. The question is, this is another thing. Is there gonna be, because on his other picture now. If we go to him. Right. There's no headphone jack on this one. I don't know if you. There is no headphone jack on this picture here. Oh, is that a... No, that's not a headphone jack. It could be... There's like a tiny little dot here. With a little button here. I actually noticed there's a little button. Save the picture, see if I can magnify it. Save. Oh, okay. So, let's see if I can magnify the picture. There we go. I don't know if you can see, but here, so basically where I'm putting my face, if you see my finger, so just here, then if you can see here, there's a little black dot there. So it doesn't really look like a headphone jack to me. I think if it was a headphone jack, it would look much more obvious. Looks like a power indicator, right? Yeah, same to me. So does that mean there's only going to be one headphone jack? Oh my god. That means we won't be able to put... It basically means that it will be like a... Let's go again. We're going back to the Oculus Go. They're only going to have one headphone jack. So on the other side, there will be nothing. And there will be a headphone jack here. Hello to everyone who's watching. Do say hi, don't be shy. Because I don't know who's watching unless you say hello. So do say hello. Join the conversation. Just say hi. You don't have to type 10,000 times if you don't want to. But it'd be great for you to type hello. Hi Raptor, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. So far, according to the picture, as we said before, these could be complete fake pictures. Because as we looked at, if we go back to our so if we look at hyper realistic 3D renders, go to images, tools, size, go to large. I mean, guys, come on. Copy image. Why is...
Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to do?
Come on, guys. Doesn't this look real to you? Does this look fake to you? Would you think that this is a fake render? Doesn't this look real? Seriously. Doesn't that image look real to you? If I told you that this was real, you'd believe me, right? I mean, that hair is pretty solid. That beard, pretty solid, right? Fabric, the Black Sabbath, the Iron Maiden under there, I don't know if you can see it. That looks pretty real to me. So, who's to say So who's to say? Sorry, I'm just reading your comments. That's why I stop talking from time to time. Who's to say if this picture looks like a real man, which is not a real man? So if we go the actual page of where this thing was made, which hopefully is still there, because I know it's pretty old. It is not new. You know, this was written 2 years ago. This image is at least 2 years old, guys. And it's a hyper realistic 3D render. How sick is this? Okay, this to me doesn't look very real. To be honest, this frankly looks a bit 3D. Although, when it's not so close up, it looks pretty real. This looks very real to me. I mean, this looks really sick. Sick in the sense that it looks amazing. So who's to say that these pictures, okay, we know these are fake, but who's to say that this is fake? This could well be a fake picture, guys. What do you think? Or do you think it actually looks like a real photograph? Because it's from different angles and you have the table. This looks a bit blurry and you have the little white thing to say, oh no, we have to scratch this away, we can't show this part. Oh, we can't show this part, we can't show this part. What do you guys think? I mean, do you think it's actually a real picture? Or do you think it's actually real? Oh, okay, so the close-up. Hi Mango, welcome to the stream, by the way. Hi Dawson, welcome to the stream also. And welcome to all those who are watching but not typing hi. Type hi. And remember to like the stream as well if you can, so more people will get to see it. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't, because we upload some really cool videos all about the practical uses of VR. We don't do a lot of gaming on this channel. Sorry about that. We do more stuff that's all about practical use of VR. We do review apps, as long as they're not really about gaming. I do have a Facebook channel, so you can find us on Facebook, vressentials.io on Facebook, and I do a lot of live streams over there with games. Facebook is not so much for streaming practical use of VR or videos about practical use of VR. It's more about gaming. So go Facebook, like us on Facebook if you want to see more live streams about gaming stuff. The lighting is too. You mean on the hi insane jump scare? You mean on the actual picture of the Oculus picture, right? So you think it's fake? But to you, Dawson, you think it's so? Oh, thanks, insane. That's awesome. Thank you very much for your support, please. And to the others who have subscribed, who haven't said they subscribe, but they have subscribed, awesome. Also, and if you haven't subscribed, but you're watching the stream, you're also very awesome for watching. But if you subscribe, you're even more awesome. And you get to help us to spread even awareness to people about VR. That's what you do when you subscribe. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's a real picture or not. It looks pretty authentic to me, but I mean, you know all these guys like Gamertag and Nate. I mean, Nate has how many subscribers now? This guy, Nate. YouTube. Let's go to his YouTube channel. How many subscribers does Nate? Oof. Almost 600,000 subscribers. Oh my god. Isn't that frigging crazy, guys? Isn't that amazing? 10 years of hard work. And he has 10,000. Nate, if you're watching, hi to you, because I know that sometimes you do come to the channel. Thank you. You're awesome for coming to the channel and checking out what I'm doing from time to time. He almost has 600,000 YouTube subscribers. You know, it's crazy. So when you have people like Nate who, you know, are posting pictures of this, say, hey, check out the next Oculus Quest. You know, I would say that he's probably someone who is invited by Facebook and Samsung and various different people to go to their factories or go to their offices and actually, you know, test stuff out, or they send it to test things out. I would put my money down in saying that he's probably a consultant when it comes to, so he probably knows a lot more about what's going on in the VR industry I will ever know it. So, you know, if he's going to post a picture like this, is it, you know, good to say that, first of all, would he be allowed to post a picture like this if it was real? That would be the first question. Or, you know, would he have to sign some kind of non-disclosure agreement, which is also known as an NDA? You know, about, you know, stuff. Is he allowed to leak pictures, or is he not allowed to leak? LOL, create a conception. So yeah, that's another question. So are these pictures authentic or not? We don't know. But no, let's just assume that they are. Let's just go on the assumption. So the sound is for 199.32 gigabyte at buy. I agree, completely agree. To be honest with you, let's talk about memories. How many of you can you type in the stream? Those who are watching, can you type in the stream? What Quest do you have a Quest? And if you do, what is your Quest at the moment? Is it 64 or is it 128? Do you have a 64 gigabyte Quest at the moment? Do you have an Oculus Quest? If you do you have a 64 or do you have a 128? You have a Rift S, okay. So I guess Rift S, you don't care what memory it has. You don't need memory, it's all on the computer. Yeah, I would imagine, I would assume so. Unless they're going to introduce PC VR headsets with additional cloud memory on the headset, that potentially could be something very interesting, I think. So that you don't run everything from the actual PC, but you're able to cache things on the headset. So that would be very interesting. Oh, hi Chris. So you have 128. Okay, I have a 128, but I also have a 64. Personally, I have a 64 and a 128, and I can tell you right now that my 64 isn't even half filled. And I've pretty much installed a lot of things in it. So I find that with my Oculus Go, this guy is a 32. I don't have a 64 Go. I have 3 Go's which are all 32 gigabyte. And believe me, they're not filled. They're not filled at all. I do not download 10,000 movies on it. And you know, most of the apps that I download honestly don't take that much memory. I mean, you know, when you're downloading something like Half-Life Alyx, a huge game, it definitely, you know, would have a lot of difficulty streaming on Quest. I don't have the. Does any of you have Arizona Sunshine or no? Do any of you have Arizona Sunshine Quest, by the way? Do you have Arizona Sunshine on the Quest? What's the... Yeah, exactly, yeah. So I think, yeah, I'm referring to your comment through the VR, yeah. So it would make sense if perhaps one day there would be cloud storage on the standalone headset, so that you basically wouldn't have to install anything on your headset. You could basically stream all your stuff directly from the cloud. However, that would mean, of course, that you would need internet all the time, But it would be great if there was some, I don't know, like some cache stored on the headset. So I don't know, like for example, just imagine this, right? Imagine your headset in the future. Everything is stored in the cloud on another server somewhere else, but you can cache things on your headset. So whatever you play, you can play again, and that will be stored on your head. And anything new has to come from the cloud. I mean, that would be pretty cool. So basically you'll be playing, you know, not even a gigabyte worth of stuff. By the end of finishing the game, everything that's on your Quest would actually be a cached version of everything versus the actual game itself that would need stored somewhere. That would be pretty interesting if that would be the case. Have you guys, if you have an Oculus Go and Oculus Quest, have you guys, how many apps have you installed on your device? What device do you have? Do you need more than 30 gigs on your device? Like seriously, like how many gigs have you actually used up in your device so far? I'd love to know how many. So when I'm not looking at the camera and I'm looking there, it means I'm actually looking at your chat. But I'd love to know, you know, how much storage have you actually? So I'd love to know. I don't know, Insane. I'm not sure it would be bad because in the future 5G is going to be out within a few years. So what I'm talking about obviously is not going to be out next year. I mean, but you know, Xbox, yes, PlayStation are doing it, right? You can stream. Once you stream your games, you can stream them, right? You don't necessarily have to, or you can download them directly into your machine using the streaming service, right? Yeah, no, of course, I understand that. It's a bit like let me try to find it. Yes, Chris. Oh, by the way, Chris, hi. Hi again. So Chris, how much memory have you actually used up in your because you said that if you sideload, do custom tracks on Beat Saber, or yes, that's true. And I guess that, okay, I haven't personally tried it yet, but I do know that, for example, O-Shape, you can't actually upload a song and you actually have to upload a custom app. So I haven't tried Beat Saber and Audica and Synth Riders yet, but I would imagine, I haven't explored it yet. I'm so embarrassed to say this, but I would imagine you also have to do a custom map. Is that right? It's not just upload the song and then it will automatically, you know, fit the song. So where the boxes appear and the red and blue boxes, or for example with Synth Rider, it's going to be all these things that come to you, right? So you actually have to do a custom map. It's not just upload a song and then everything is done in AI. Is that correct? Although for Beat Saber, if I understand it correctly, there is a custom Beat Saber AI map. Yeah, there is actually an AI map for Beat Saber. For Beat Saber, you can do it using AI. That I do know. There's an AI map generator for Beat Saber, but for O-Shape there isn't. For Audica, I'm not sure. Audio Trip there isn't one. Synth Riders there isn't one. So I imagine that means you have to actually create the maps as well, right? So that means that you actually have to. So if you wanted to upload one song, you have to upload it 3 times or 4 times to justify each and every single app. Is that correct? Oh, which one would it convert the song for you? Because Beat Saber, you need to map it out, right? You can't just upload the song, is that correct? Except if you use the AI map. For Beat Saber, you don't need to. So you don't need a map. It will convert it automatically. For Synth Riders and Audio Trip, do you know? Or Audica? Do you know if you have to customize a map? Or you don't need it, it just converts it automatically. I'd love to know. Well, Dawson, you could be right. I don't know. You know what's really annoying? I don't know about whether you guys have actually done this or not, but you know, when you buy extra songs for these people, I don't know how they work it out, because to be honest with you, every time I stream, you know, on Facebook, especially on Facebook, but equally on YouTube, you know, they're gonna block it. They're gonna mute the song, so they don't have the copyrights to the song. So I don't know what they're doing. Do you think they're gonna do like Apple iTunes, buy the song, they actually own the copyrights, some of the rights maybe to the, I don't know. Perhaps you're right. Maybe they'll have a subscription service. It's very possible. I don't know. Maybe they'll do like a Vive port where you actually pay a subscription fee to all the apps on Oculus too. That could be a potentially a possibility as well. Recently they launched a side quest version on Oculus as well, or they will be launching it, so they're working on it. So that's going to be very interesting as to how you know, the future of game subscription is going to take shape. But it might be something that's going to happen. Okay, so you need to use the track editor. Right. So that means you have to save the file each time. Right. Otherwise, you have to go to a specific website and download the already edited map and then load it to your Quest, and then you can play the song. Right. Well, I don't know if anyone. I don't know, Dawson. Is it something that people will pay for? I mean, if the copyright owners get a payback, you know, part of the music to, you know, describe to such a thing where, you know, you pay for the music and then part of the proceeds go back to the copyright owner, I'd be okay with that. But if all the money is going to go back to Facebook, personally, I personally. So let's bring this back to the next Quest. So, do you think that when the next Quest is going to come out, it's going to have a complete new home? Do you think it'll be a new home environment, or do you think it will be the same home environment as on the Oculus Quest 1? So do you think the home environment on this Quest is going to be the same home environment in the new Quest? Or do you think it's going to be a new home environment altogether? What do you guys think? Right, that makes sense, Chris. Which is the same for O-Shape. You just create a folder and then you can just upload the custom tracks to it. And also, by the way, if you have TribeXR, which is such a cool app, if you like DJ music, or you like DJs, or you want to meet new DJs, not necessarily a DJ yourself, but you just like to meet people who are DJs, then you know, get TribeXR. It is so fantastic. I cannot emphasize how fantastic that app is. And they have a new, you can actually upload songs to TribeXR as well and just start DJing based on their song. Oh, well, that's an interesting point that you make. Hi, Clan. Welcome to the stream. All those who are just joining us now, welcome to all of you. Do type hello in the comment box so that I know who's watching, because I got no idea who's watching. And of course, subscribe to the channel so that more people can actually be aware of VR, because that's what all this channel is about. We talk about the practical uses of VR and not so much the gaming stuff. If you want to see me do a lot of live streams with new games, then just click like on Facebook at vressentials.io on Facebook, because we do a lot of live streams over there. I've been live streaming a lot of Saint Sinners, by the way, Walking Dead on Facebook recently. a lot of Walking Dead and Arizona Sunshine using virtual desktop and Oculus Link. So I do a lot of live streams. So do click like there. For Facebook, we do a lot of practical uses of VR. We do also review games, but the games we review here are more to do with practical uses of VR and how it can help. Yeah, someone said that their birthday was in October, right? So I can't remember. So one person says that they think that the new home environment will be updated when the Facebook Horizon comes out. That's actually very interesting. I think that makes sense. What do you guys think? Do you think the new home environment will be updated next Quest comes out? Or do you think it'll be the same environment current this Quest? Do you think the new Quest and the current Quest two separate homes? Do you think they'll be the same homes? And do you think that home will be based off the Facebook Horizon? So let's talk about this other headset for a moment. Social VR headset. What's it? I can't remember the name. The headset. Yes, this is the guy. Where's the headset? Social VR HTC CO headset. If I can. There we go. Here it is. This headset here is all about social VR, right? The guys claim that this headset will be the headset that defines social VR. Let me just save the picture. Desktop. So this headset, because you're talking about, let me bring the chat up. Right, you're talking about, was it Chris that said? Yes, it's Chris that said that. So Chris, you said that the next home environment might be the same as Facebook Horizon. Now, the only reason why I bring up this headset, which is the XR Space headset, because their entire concept is going to be based on social VR. That's simple. So this could potentially mean that when Facebook Horizon comes out, so when Facebook launches Horizon, let me just put the music. Right. So when Facebook release Facebook Horizon, right. So when Facebook are going to release Facebook Horizon, does that mean that our entire experience chat. So does that mean, in your eyes, think that our entire home is basically going to have "Welcome to Facebook Horizon" in the home, and you're going to have a UI that, I don't know, because the UI to this to the other social XR experience apparently is not going to be like a rectangle in front of you. It's actually going to be something you can walk in, and then you can you have a door. So like, let's say you have a house, you mouse over with your touch controller mouse door, and the door will say, okay, this is play tennis or whatever, go to shop. And then you click on it, you enter the door, and then you can shop inside of it. So do you think the next home environment will be something where you can walk around in VR, or do you think it will, and it will say, you know, welcome to Facebook Horizon kind of thing, and then you have different options, or do you think it will just be, you know, a home that you're inside of, and with your panels just like now, then you can look around, browse around different apps and all that kind of stuff? Because what do you mean it'll be integrated with? Do you think it's going to be an integration with Facebook Horizon, or do you think it will just be a different home that kind of has the theme of Facebook Horizon, but it's not an integration with Facebook? If that makes sense. Let me know your thoughts. I don't know whether you think that the Rift S home environment is going to integrate. Yeah, they'll definitely add that. They're so going to promote Horizon. Oh my god. I think we're going to be, I don't know if they're going to be spammed by Facebook Horizon inside our UI, but yeah, they'll definitely add something for. Like maybe right. And because also the other thing that they've done recently, right, is they if we go to Oculus, all right, let me just go to right, I released this video here. If you haven't watched this video, go and check it out. It talks about the recent Oculus updates. So I put inside of the description. So basically what they've done is they've enabled people to hook up, so up to 8 people to create parties, right? Then the other thing that they've actually done is if you're doing a party with someone, you can actually go into multiplayer straight away. So they partnered with various different apps. So first with Echo VR, Reckon and Neck, Synth Riders, 11 Table Tennis, Elvin Assassin, Epic Roller Coasters, Arizona Sunshine, Cloudlands 2, Space Team VR, Iron Lights Multiverse, and ProPipe. So if you're in a multiplayer party, you'll then be able to travel to a multiplayer game together and launch the game in multiplayer together and play together in multiplayer, which is freaking awesome. So that basically means that so this was the video I released called Quest Update. So do go to the videos list and you'll see all the different videos that I posted recently. So go back to let me bring. So it'll be very interesting to see, whether you can launch a game directly. I bet you'll be able to launch a game if you're in Facebook Horizon. Or like if you're Facebook Horizon and you're in a room, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a link, a box or something, and then you'll be like, hey, why don't we go and play game together? Then you'll have like this in your UI, you have the say travel to or whatever. Then together, and then choose the friend that you want to go and play with. Then boom, you'll open the app and together you'll. I don't know. Do you think that's something that'll be possible? I know the stream is not Facebook Horizon, but do you think that'll be something that actually could be Dedicated RAM or out in the cloud or on the headset. So that means that, you know, let's say it's a 32. Let's take it back to the headset, right? Because the whole live stream is all about the new Quest, right? So we already spoke about, you guys think, well, some of you guys think that the Oculus Quest, the new Quest, is going to be $190, and you know it looks more like a cheaper version because first of all the strap doesn't look as good. It doesn't look like it has two headphone jacks. It looks like it's only one headphone jack. So that means if it's going to have a dedicated RAM for, you know, Facebook Horizon, then potentially that means already if it has 32 gigabytes of memory, by the way, it means that only 20 so will be available, right? If I turn on, let me turn on my Oculus Go first. Okay, this one. Get this one. 199 32 gigabytes. That battery. So if you don't use your Oculus Go for let's say 2 months, battery will. It was fully charged. It was. Put my Go on the. Do it later. Let me just check on my Quest, because it'll be more accurate anyway. Quest is powering up. So if it has 32 gigabytes, you all think it's going to be cheaper. That's really funny. When I mean funny, I don't mean ha 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 funny. I mean funny as in. Because if it's gonna have high resolution and a higher refresh rate and virtually, let's say, no screen door effect, which would, how can it be cheaper? It can be cheaper because it has lower memory, sure. Do you really think that the current Oculus Quest is not going to be do you think that the current Quest is going to be seen as a better Quest than the new Quest? Do you actually think that this one is going to be seen as a much better version of the Oculus Quest? Is that what you guys? Okay, let me log in. Alright, let me go to my memory. Go to setting. Storage. Oh. Took a while to launch. So the system storage. System storage is 18 gigabytes, guys. 18 gigs. Hello to everyone who just joined the stream and who's watching. Welcome to VR Essentials. We're talking about the Oculus Quest 2 here. Do say hi in the comment box so I know who you are. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already so that we can help spread the awareness of VR to more people and get virtual reality. Hit the like button as well so more people get this video. Guys, it takes 18 gigabytes for the system. So if it's going to be 32 gigabyte, that means only 18 gigs will be. Are you serious? Do you really think that it will be a 32 gigabyte version? Unless the system memory. Yes, insane. Just buy 2. Why not? You know, we got all the money in the world. What you could do, you could plug in a USB in it, but then, you know, it's not going to be fun running an app. Yeah, so if you have a lighter Quest and you only have, let's say, 18 gigs worth of space to actually install apps, and not, you know, 32 gig, not including the system, and each app takes, let's say, no more than 2 gigs, then, you know, apps are frigging expensive, guys. I'm really sorry, but they really are expensive. $15 US. I mean, come on, let's go onto the Oculus store. Let's talk about it. We have to determine memory based on price. Go to apps. Go to the Quest. I mean, come on. In-depth on chain, $30 US. Come on, seriously? And then you want to buy another $30 US for FNAF. And then another $25 US for Red Matter. And then another $30 US for Beat Saber. $20 US, whatever it costs. I mean, seriously, let's go to new release. $9 US for Coast to Coast. $30 for Phantom. $30 for Trover. I don't know why Cirque du Soleil. Oh, yeah, they charged on the Oculus Go, I remember. Homestar VR, $10. Disney, $3. Okay, that's fine. Premium Bowling is $20. Space Team VR is $20. Mini Motors, $25 US. Audio Trip, $20 US. I mean, can you imagine, guys, how much money it costs to spend, buy stuff? I mean, it is freaking expensive, alright? I'm sorry, but it is really. So if it has only 18 gigabytes worth of space to, you know, store actual games after 18 gigabytes already used system, then that means you probably will buy, let's say, 4 apps to begin with. I mean, 4 apps, $30 US each, $120 US already. That's a lot of frigging money. For most of us, including myself, it's a lot of money, right? So it's possible that they could have a 32 gigabyte one because most people perhaps don't actually buy a lot of apps. It's possible. How many apps do you guys have roughly? Like, if you could give me a ballpark figure, how many apps have you bought? Whether you're Quest or Rift, it doesn't matter, or Go. How many VR games have you bought? Comment below. Let me know in the comments below. How many games have you actually bought? How many games do you own? And how many games have you installed? That means out of all the games that you have bought, how many do you actually have in your system at the moment? Comment below, I'd love to know. Because this would actually determine whether you would need more than 32 gigs. I'll tell you how many I have installed. Application. Excuse me. I have 42 gigabytes worth of apps installed inside of my Quest at the moment. Okay. I'm gonna delete the apps I don't need. Comment below. Let me know below how many apps do you have, and how many apps do you have installed in your headset. I'm gonna delete the ones I don't. I mean, Jurassic World itself is 1.2 gigabytes. I've honestly... Aspire 1 is 3 gigabytes. Tetris VR is 3 gigabytes. Gloomy Eyes is 3. So I'm just deleting all the apps that I don't use, so that you have an idea as to how many storage space I would actually. Comment below, let me know in the comments below, how many apps do you own, have you purchased, and how many apps out of all the ones you purchased do you actually have inside of your Oculus Quest today. Sorry. So ripped. Half plus. So comment below, how many apps do you own and how many apps do you actually use, do you have installed in your device. Leave a comment below, I'd love to. So let me put the music on whilst I delete all my apps. So comment below, let me know how many apps do you own and how many apps do you have installed in your system. This will determine whether a 32 gigabyte is actually worth using or not. Comment below, how many apps have you purchased and how many apps have you installed. I'm gonna delete all the apps in my system. Okay, so I've deleted most of all the apps from my system now, and I can tell you that, and there's more I could have deleted, but the reason why I didn't delete them, because I'm going to be reviewing them or playing them live on VR Essentials at the Facebook page. So now I have 25 gigs. So 25 gigs, but I could remove another. Let me just. $14 gigs. So I'm within the 32 gigs now. I could definitely, for sure, have a 32 gigabyte Quest without any issues whatsoever. For sure. No issues. I'd be very happy with a 32 gig without any issues whatsoever. I'd be fine with it. Yeah, I also have Go apps installed too, Chris, so I could have actually deleted those too. Sure. Welcome to those who've just joined the stream. We're talking about the new Oculus Quest 2. Do hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. You should hit the subscribe button. You'll feel so much better. You're like, oof, it's a weight off my shoulder. Should I click it? Should I not click it? Just click it. Just go ahead. But don't click it just for going ahead. Click it because you want to help us promote virtual reality and get more people into virtual reality. That's my mission. That's the mission of the channel. And hit the like button, of course, that more people get to see this live video. Get more people interacting with each other. That'll be really. Yeah, 199.32 gigs. I think that's wishful thinking. But Dawson, unless you know something that I don't know, you work for Facebook, perhaps, I don't know. That would be awesome. I'll put my money down for that. It's 199.32 gigs. I'll definitely buy it. I mean, I'm gonna have to buy it anyway because obviously we're running a YouTube channel and I have to have the latest gear. If I can afford it, then I'll buy it. I don't see the point buying a Rift S. I'm sorry. So if you own a Rift S, that's awesome, and I wish I could try the Rift S. But I'm not gonna buy the Rift S. I can't afford, to be honest, to buy a Valve Index. I mean, I wouldn't want to buy a Valve Index, to be honest, because I don't have the green screen for it. I can't put the Valve things around. That's why I don't have one. HP Reverb. I'm not really gonna buy one because why do I need to buy an HP Reverb if I can use the Oculus Link? Why? I don't know why I would need to. So that's why I'm not gonna buy the HP Reverb. But I would definitely buy the Oculus Quest 2 because you guys will definitely want to know, you know, what the differences are and all that kind of stuff. So I will give my personal opinion on the Oculus Quest 2. And obviously there are going to be other channels on YouTube who are going to receive the Oculus Quest 2 before it comes out, and other people who are going to be able to get the Oculus Quest 2 first, because for us in Singapore we can't even get the Oculus Quest 1, right? It is so hard for us to get the Oculus Quest number 1 in Singapore. It's so hard. So it's undoubtful, it's very most probable that a lot of channels on YouTube who are based in the UK or US, or even anywhere in Europe, will be able to get the Quest 2 way before me. So by the time I get the Quest 2, you know, you'll be like, why are you doing the unboxing of the Quest 2? I saw the unboxing like 2 months ago. I'll be like, well, it took 2 months for us to be able to get it. So, but I will definitely get a Quest 2. If it's 199.32 gigs, I would definitely get it for sure. If you can connect to the Oculus Link. If it doesn't connect to Link, I will not get it. Is the Quest 2 going to connect to Oculus? That's going to be another very interesting. So, do you think the Quest 2 will connect to Oculus Link, guys? Do a lot of you have Oculus Link, by the way? Do you have PCVR? Use virtual desktop? Do you use at all with your current Quest? If the next Oculus Quest cannot connect to... So basically we're talking about a machine that potentially is an Oculus Go, but a 6-DoF Go, right? That's what we're talking about here. We're talking about potentially an Oculus Quest that can play current Quest games but doesn't have the processing power of Quest that could potentially play Link VR, right? Do you think it will play the Link? Do you think it'll be able to handle the processing power? Because that could be something they're going to remove too. If they're going to make it cheaper. I mean, are they going to make life more complicated for people, do you think? Who knows, right? You think it's going to be 6.0 or 835? Because at the moment, if I'm not wrong, 625 chips there. It's an 835, yeah. Right. I mean, it'll be very interesting to see whether they're going to limit anything. But it's more of a software thing. But if they were to remove the link, would it make it lighter? Who knows? Would it make it cheaper? I mean, there's another manufacturer who's very famous doing these things in order to get more people to purchase their products, and that's Canon, of course. So Canon love to remove something, one product, and have it in another product, so both products have the same thing. So you know, for example, one product will not have a flip out screen, whilst another one does. One product doesn't have a headphone jack, whilst the other one has the flip out screen and the headphone jack. You know, they play these games so that, you know, we all purchase different cameras and they can tweak the pricing and all these kind of things. So it does look like the next Oculus Quest doesn't have 2 headphone jacks. It looks like it only has 1 headphone jack, and it also looks like we'll have a fabric based, you know, if we were to sum up today's live stream, I think I'm going to put the live stream, stop the live stream now. So let's just summarize, let's just put everything into a summary. You know, first of all, it looks like the next Oculus Quest is only going to have 1 headphone jack. Also looks like the part where you loop the strap is actually is not inside the actual headset, but it's actually on the part that where the facial interface part holds the facial interface is. Also, will the facial interface be like the Oculus Go, which means we do not have to remove this part, it just goes in automatically? Will the strap, if it's going to be made of cotton, will they provide replacements? Because it's going to get dirty very easily, and also it will not last very long either. Cameras we know are on the side. Does that mean hand tracking will be better? Tracking in general will be better? Nope. It doesn't look like they have 2 headphone jacks. For the new controller, it looks like either they won't have any batteries, we don't have any batteries to put on, or so we will just charge it with a micro USB or a USB-C. And also go back to, so yeah, so it only looks like they have effect. And the color, of course, same as the Oculus Go 2. So everything at the moment, I think you guys are right. I mean, judging by these pictures, hey Vigo, welcome to the stream. Hi Jesper, welcome also. Everything does look like as if it will be a Go 2 with 6 DOF as opposed to an Oculus Quest 2. Except if, of course, it has high refresh rate, the 90 Hz. If it has 4K, amazing. If it had no screen door effect, that would be amazing. Then those things would definitely Quest 2, I would say. If it's going to be lighter, I would say it will probably be the weight of. Oh. I think it's still going to be heavier than it. That's my personal. But of course, take the Go and the Quest, and you put them, you weigh them side by side. The Go is definitely light. But it's not lighter by tons. So the Quest cannot be so much lighter that it will make such a huge difference. Oculus Go weight versus Oculus Quest weight. So the Go is 470 grams and the Oculus Quest is 500. So basically the Go is 500 grams and, you know, the Quest is 600 grams. So if it's only going to be lighter by 100 grams, honestly speaking, And also, it's not so much how lighter it's gonna be, right? Because if the Go and the Quest are the same weight, right? If the Go and the Quest are exactly the same weight, well, it doesn't just mean it'll be the same weight, it'll be lighter. The fact is it's wider, so pulling the weight down. So this chunk front is pulling the weight. So it's still going to feel heavy. I don't know how the new head strap, to be honest with you, is going to make it feel so much lighter. I don't get it. I don't know if they've really thought about the ergonomics of making it much more. I got no idea. I won't be the first to buy it, let's put it that way. I will also wait for the reviews to come out before I buy it for the channel. If it's really going to be horrible, how would I buy it? Like if every YouTuber is going to say, don't buy it, it's crap, it's not good, it's the same as the Quest number 1, no need, then what will be the point? So I think let's wait for the reviews to come out, and most importantly, let's wait for the specs to come out so that we can find out whether it will be 90 Hertz, whether it will be 4K display, whether yes, I sold 2 Oculus Quest Jepper each for more than $1,000, and I did it because honestly I can. Why not? If you can sell it for $1,000 US, why not? Wrong with that? Nothing wrong with that. You get to put more money, you get to make more money, put more food on the table, more importantly. So, if you can do it now. The Quest. Hi Vigo. Well, that's what we're debating. We don't know. Because at the end of the day, if it's going to have 90 Hertz refresh rate, 4K display, or at least the same display as Rift, and if it had no screen door effect, that would be amazing. Then for sure it will be more than a Quest Lite, a better headset. Alright guys, it is almost 5 o'clock in the morning here in Singapore, so I'm gonna go to bed. I woke up for the stream. Thank you very much, thank you so much for participating. I'm really love the fact that you guys have taken part. You guys are frigging awesome, and thank you so much for your comments. It's been lovely chatting with you. Wonderful being able to talk together and having this interaction. We don't do it always, we don't do it very often, and I'll try to do it more in the future. So guys, thank you very much. You guys are super awesome. Just before I go, I just want to remind everyone that in the comments below, I have put all our affiliates links to all the Quest accessories where I buy them. If you want to find, places where you can trust the places I bought them from, and they're there. As I mentioned before, I didn't buy anything from Kiwi. I bought stuff from Kiwi and I didn't like it, so I just did not put the affiliate links in. So I only put stuff that I trust, that I know will get delivered on time, is a good product, and blah 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 blah. And also do hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and the like button so more people see this video. And head out to the website. We launched a beta website. All the news from all the best places, all on our website, vressentials.io, and we try to feature more creators, VR and AR as well. Alright guys, is it going to be a Quest Lite number 2? Is it going to be $199 at 32 gigabytes? Who knows? I can't wait to find out. Are these pictures real? Are these pictures real? We do not know. But at the end of the day, very interesting. Thank you very much for having this chat together. Let's do it again sometime when there's going to be more leaks. Let's do another, let's do another live stream together. We can think more about it over beer, over coffee, or over a soft drink, depending on the time of day that it is, or over a cup of tea. Why not? Alright guys, take it easy, and see you guys in another stream. Alright, gotta put music.